Why she didn't feel a connection? Reason number one, you haven't built any romantic and emotional connection. Usually it happens when all the topics that you choose for your date, all the questions, all the compliments, everything is super friendly, super neutral and not flirty at all. For example, a compliment, it is so fun talking to you, or you're so funny, it's not a great compliment. Instead, you should compliment her voice, that it is very attractive, her dress, her eyes. Very often men try to play it safe and they stick to safe compliments. Such a compliment you can give to your female colleague, your boss, to your cousin, to your mother, to your 75-year-old neighbor. But giving it to a girl in whom you have romantic interest, it doesn't scream that I really like you and I find you beautiful. Second, you try too hard. You have noticed that your communication is no longer frequent and her messages are getting shorter and shorter, and it takes her longer to reply to you, and she keeps rescheduling your offline dates, for example video dates, and instead of concentrating on your work, on your hobbies, on dating other women, because if she's not your girlfriend yet, you're free to date other people. Instead of doing all this, a man decides to try harder. He sends her flowers, he sends her chocolates, and usually, yes, such gifts, they get some attention right after she has received them, but very quickly her interest goes down, and again she starts replying with yes, no, maybe, and she doesn't have the time. She's too busy to talk to you, to meet you, to text you back. 3. Why she didn't feel a connection? Well, you already treat her like if she was your girlfriend, even though you had just 2 or 3 dates. You try to please her, you adjust to her schedule, you try to guess her wishes, but you're not her boyfriend. She doesn't give you any boyfriend privileges, but again, you act like if she is a superstar and you just feel so flattered to be next to her. And of course, when it is way too soon to act this way, a lady starts thinking that you are desperate, that nobody wants to date you. This is why you have fallen so hard for her after just 2 dates. And of course, it decreases her interest in you and she doesn't see you as a valuable potential partner anymore. 4. Why she didn't feel a connection with you? Because you are a boring date, and it happens more often than you think, especially if you have asked out on a date a lady who is popular, who goes out on different dates with different guys. Well, it doesn't make her a bad person if she's actively searching for a life partner. Use the key to meet different people, to compare how she feels and to choose the best option. And on a date with you, she felt bored. She has compared your date with the other dates she had, and she understands that, for example, with that other guy, she felt really entertained, they were flirting, the conversation went smoother, and with you, it is just boring. And of course, you know that male ego, it's a fragile thing, so instead of actually accepting the fact that I can be a boring date, I don't know any good stories, any good jokes, I need to work on my communicational skills, my flirting skills, men pretty often accuse women. Okay, she went out with me just to have lunch, and she has refused to go out with me on a second date because what? Because she's not hungry anymore? There can be just several reasons why she doesn't want to go out with you after the first date, and to sum it up, the first reason is she didn't like the way you look, and the second reason is she believes she can do better, which is a normal thing. We all compare when you go out with one lady than with the other. You also compare looks, your inner feelings. The reason number 3, she was bored to death because all the topics that you have brought up, they were probably in your zone of expertise and they were interesting only for you but not for the lady, and you didn't pay any attention to her body language, to her lack of interest, and so you have lost that moment when she got lost in your story and has started thinking how to end this date as quickly as possible. And the last reason why she has given you this excuse that there is no connection is the fact that you said something that she didn't like. It can be something really crucial. For example, you said that you don't want to have kids, or you said something about marriage, that you don't believe in marriage, or you have mentioned that St. Valentine is a ridiculous holiday, so you do not intend to congratulate your best half and to give her like the heart-shaped cookie or whatever. I hope that you will have only romantic, entertaining, flirty dates. If you want to improve your flirting skills, if you want to learn how to be better at dating women, you can always book a complimentary consultation with the matchmaker by filling in the form below this video, and we will talk with you more about our matchmaking program and coaching program. Right now is the time to press like, to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet, and of course if you like our content you can support us by becoming a sponsor. My name is Svetlana Mucha, I am the founder, the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com, and I'm filming this one for you in München, Germany with love.